Now to a story you'll see only on CBS this morning. It's the what-if scenario that keeps counterterrorism experts up at night. An attack on a major American city. Marines are training for that type of crisis right now. They're at a facility that's nicknamed the Disaster Disneyland. Mark Strassman is in Perry, Georgia, in the middle of the action. Mark, good morning.
In this scenario, terrorists have detonated a 10-kiloton nuclear bomb in Indianapolis. There are 17,000 casualties, the dead and dying. Specially trained Marines have to push inside a 5-mile hot zone of radiation that rings the city.
Our first priority is to save lives. That is my unit's mission above all things, is to save lives and relieve suffering. Give me the toughest mission that you have, dense population, and we'll immediately begin dragging those casualties out.
Colonel Stephen Redifer commands these 200 Marines in a special unit called CBIRF, which stands for Chemical Biological Incident Response Force.
We possess unique capabilities that allow us to go into a contaminated environment, be it chemical, biological, radiological, or just simply a large conventional explosive.
The Marines triage civilians and can process 250 people an hour in decontamination tents. Sometimes it's easy to forget this is a training exercise.
I think this is about as real as it gets.
This is the Guardian Centers, an 830-acre training complex built on the grounds of a former missile plant. It has a 1-mile, 4-lane highway and a simulated downtown with 60 buildings of all sizes.
You have to plan and you have to train. Hope is not a plan.
Jeff Burkhart founded Guardian Centers 3 years ago. He got the idea when he saw the immediate response to Katrina, one disaster following another.
An agency, an army, will perform under great stress. They'll perform to their lowest level of conditioned training. So the higher you can raise that bar, the better the response.
People hired to play the wounded look like they strolled off the set of Walking Dead. This woman is going into labor.
You help me.
Live role players give you an aspect of free play training that just doesn't exist with mannequins or dummies or anything like that. They're going to respond differently, they're going to act differently, they're real people.
In their training exercise, Colonel Redifer's Marines have reached downtown.
The biggest challenge in this scenario is just the sheer size of it. We have to go in and cover and search every single floor, every single building, every single closet, and it is just exhausting.
How important is training like this, given the world we live in?
It's readiness, 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 because we can't predict when this is going to happen.
In this collapsed building, these Marines are practicing a search and rescue operation, and they're going floor by floor and through every inch of this collapsed building, looking for bomb victims. As an added touch of realism, there are parts of this complex that are putting out low levels of radiation. We've been wearing these gadgets. They're called dosimeters, and they measure how much radiation each of us has been exposed to.